How you feeling? What up?
Hello, I am feeling good today. I'm on my second cup of coffee. Tyler was looking at me a little bit ago like, you're going to go on your second cup?
It's only 10 a.m. You trying to be off the Richter scale this morning. 2 cups of coffee.
Sometimes you need that, you know? Sometimes you need a little push to get you through the day. And for me, it's coffee.
I just smelled like a wave of coffee.
Oh, you're so funny. Oh, you're so cute. I love it.
As we're talking about coffee.
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to People Being People, where, you know, Ty and I just talk real life situations, lifestyle, fashion, art, whatever. It's a podcast called People Being People. Wow, you know, I did that first today. I kind of like that.
You know, we just people being people. Like Mona Lisa just said, welcome to the podcast. Yes. It's Monday. Make your Monday great. Let's get into this episode. This is episode 16. This is about to be some good stuff. Yes. So stick around, everyone. Make your Monday great. Let's get to it. You know, self-love isn't an easy journey.
Especially when you came from a really broken place inside of you.
It's an everyday choice. Yes, sir. Let's get to it. It's Monday. I'm busting your speakers in your car this morning. I'm blowing out your eardrums this morning.
Gosh. You sound like that when you were in the shower with the cold water. It was funny. Woo! It's funny because a couple days ago, I was upstairs making coffee and all of a sudden I hear, woo, woo. And I'm just like, yep, he turned on that cold shower, all right.
I don't know. They do get you hyped in the morning. We talked a few episodes back with Terry. We talked about cold showers and stuff, and he was like, I don't know. I'm not the one to get into those extremes and stuff, and I'm very much not that person either, but I can see why some people take cold showers in the morning because it definitely gets your adrenaline going.
Right? Like, doesn't your heart start beating and you like get, oh,
yeah, it gets you hyped up.
I like it.
For sure. So if you haven't tried it before, just try like a real, like, you know, do your hot thing and then like slowly like notch it down a little bit and then like make it real cold and stay under there for like a minute.
Ooh.
You gonna feel hype. Trust me.
Trust me. You literally like feel a shock in your body. It's pretty cool. But anyway.
You know what? Fun fact. I heard that cold, you know, immersing yourself in like a cold bath, like an ice bath, that sort of stuff. I think I heard that it helps with your immune system.
Oh, really?
Athletes do it to help with like
muscles, right?
Like to recover and all of that good stuff. Navy SEALs, when they're training, they train in the cold ocean. And, you know, it's a part of that intense training because it helps their bodies throughout the process. So there's a lot of benefits to it, too. Speaking
of that, too, and it helps with mental health, too, like like anxiety, depression, mood swings. So I found that to be really cool, too. And I can see why, because it really gets
those chemicals going in your brain.
Your happy chemicals, too, at that. So that's really cool. Yeah. Speaking of happy chemicals, what's been making you happy recently?
Just my will to continue to live this life in abundance.
Yeah.
You know, realizing that there's things out there for me to attain that I haven't touched yet that are good for me.
Yeah.
You know, that's been keeping me going. Just being thankful for life because the month of August was a very tough month for Mona Lisa and I.
Oh, gosh.
You know, in terms of business, health, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Should I get into that?
Yeah, honestly, I think we should.
Yeah, because one thing with this podcast, I never want to put something out there that causes someone to be fearful. Yeah. But I have to be honest, I was very much that person running around for almost the last 2 years during this thing we're experiencing in the world, just, you know, because there's so much mixed information out there. And my perspective of it I wasn't running around fearful, and I'm still not. I don't want to get into that space, but long story short, I got sick with COVID. It almost took me out of here.
Yeah, you know?
It was bad, you know. My lungs, it took me about a month to recover fully. Mona Lisa, she kicked it in 3 days. Boom, done. Me, at day 3, I'm like, okay, I'm about to be good. She was good. Day 4 come around. Day 5, still feeling bad. Day 6, day 7, day 8, just down bad. And Mona had to rush me to the ER like twice, you know. My lungs were in very bad shape. I ended up, you know, getting pneumonia from it, and it was bad. Like, my brain started doing all that stuff that someone's brain starts doing when they're experiencing death. And I'm like, man, I don't want to leave my family, you know what I mean? I didn't want to get in that mind. I felt like I was starting to get in that mindset of just like accepting it and being comfortable with it. And I had to snap out of it like, no, I got a family, you know what I mean? I can't. No, I got too many lives to touch. My work isn't done here.
Yeah.
And
man,
thankfully I'm still here on the People Being People podcast this Monday morning.
Yeah.
With my beautiful wife, still with my family, still on this journey of growth and just spreading more love into the world. My work not done here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that was definitely a crazy experience for, you know, both of us, and like seeing you go through that. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, for the first couple of days, like, I thought Tyler was going to be just like me. We're both young, you know, so I didn't really take it that serious. Like, I was like, oh, he just needs to sleep it off. Like, it is, you know, like, he'll be fine. And then when I realized, like, wait, he can barely breathe, I was like, okay, this is way different for him than me. And like, just that time, it was just such a scary time for both of us. Like, it was, oh my gosh, it was so scary. Like, I remember going in the garage and screaming and crying in the garage by myself, because I was like, oh my God, like, is my husband about to pass away? Like, so that was just so scary. And not only that, like, with our business too, and we kind of want to talk a little bit about this today with our business. Like, to be quite honest, it was at rock bottom. Like,
and before we get into that, I want to throw this out there, because it's so much stuff going on in the world, you know, a lot of stuff through the media and all that, you know, going on. A lot of stuff like just pushing fear out there. And again, I want to emphasize this. We don't want to put fear on anyone. Don't be fearful. You know, take care of your bodies. Put the right things in your bodies, and just really take care of yourself and nurture yourself during this time. You know, love on your family, all of that good stuff. And you know, fight. Sometimes you got to fight, and that's what I had to do. So I encourage you, if you're experiencing a hard time in life right now, even if you have to swing with your eyes closed, it's worth it, because when you come out the other side, it's so rewarding and it feels so good. And I want to talk about this side of it too. I'm honestly thankful for what I went through. I think it created a new fire within me, you know, because when I started to recover and get better, there was just such this fire for life and everything, just this new energy that I had coming out of it. And I just encourage you, if you're experiencing hard times, you know, just really channel that energy and try to be optimistic about it, no matter how hard it might be, because we're going to talk about this today. August was a very tough month. So what made it so tough? Mona, you started to get into it before I interrupted you. I just wanted to put that out there, because I don't want anyone to, you know, it's already enough fear going around right now in the world. So
no, I totally agree.
Enough negativity going around.
Yeah, I totally agree. It started getting hard because, you know, Tyler and I, like, if we're not working, the business isn't working. And, you know, this summer was extremely hard for us for business. And I think, you know, it happens in business, especially with the entrepreneur lifestyle. Like, you are constantly, like, you can be high for 1 second, and then literally the next day, like, you're at your lowest. And so August was a month of, like, just lows, from Tyler getting sick to I getting sick to our business pretty much failing. Like, we were making zero income that whole month, and it was so scary. But I feel like through those times, it really opened our eyes, and we had a lot of aha moments, to be quite honest. And I kind of want you to share your experience a little bit about that one night, when, if you're okay with sharing it, you don't have to, but like, I think that is like testimony to, like, so there's, you know, to something bigger than us. And I think a lot of people, you know, will feel encouraged by your story, to be quite honest, you know, if
and
you're okay with
what's
it.
interesting is about all of this is, you know, we're in the public eye a lot with our business as entrepreneurs. We have people that, you know, follow us in terms of, you know, seeking advice, motivation, you know, following our blueprint, all of that good stuff. And we're really vulnerable with our life. You know, we share our life with the world, especially Mona Lisa, through social media.
Yeah.
And people get in this mindset sometimes that successful people don't experience down moments. You know, it can be up and down sometimes. And we very much have been experiencing that. We're just now getting our feet wet in business. Like we've been doing this for 3 years. You know what I mean?
Running. Next month will be 3 years. Yeah, that's crazy.
October 5th, it'll be 3 years, and we're still learning. We're still making a lot of mistakes. We're still failing, just like I think you're supposed to. You learn the best. Learn the best lessons from failure. You know. Because the things that we've won at really haven't taught me anything. We've learned the most from failing. So fail forward, everyone. But so we were just down bad.
Guys, it was.
We didn't know what to do. Like, you know, we were realizing a lot of mistakes we've made internally with our business. And we just felt like, you know, what the heck is going on? Like, we made all these mistakes. How are we going to pick ourselves back up after all of this? And on top of that, just experiencing, I call it post-COVID depression. You know, your brain is in such a fog from fighting. And I experienced that. It was rough. And I had been sleeping in a recliner chair upstairs, you know, because I couldn't lay down in bed and stuff.
That was another sucky thing, guys. Like, he couldn't lay down flat for like almost a month, and he tried it one night, and it was like he woke up in so much pain. Like, he felt like, he said, a car was like crushing his whole body and his lungs, and like
it was
that
bad.
was so. I think that was the night that your experience happened.
Yeah,
it was.
I think it may have been the next day.
Okay,
but it was wild. It was like this energy came over me, kind of like I received a text message or something. I can't explain it. It's so crazy, and I knew what it was because this has happened like 2 other times in my 28 years of living. But this energy came over me.
When he was sleeping.
When I was sleeping, and the message I received is, I'm going to save your business. That's what it felt like. I just felt this energy. And this may sound woo-woo to some people out there, but this energy came over me and told me that my business is going to be saved.
Yeah.
And needless to say, our business did get saved.
It was crazy. Like 2 weeks after that, we're like,
we back up.
We're back up, and I just remember like how fired you were the next day. Like, you were just so fired up, like, babe.
I told you, a new energy just came.
And after that day, he started getting better slowly every single day after that. Like, it was just so amazing to see, and like it was so amazing to see like after getting out of that funk for a month, like Tyler, he was just so like, his energy was just so cool to see. Like, I've never seen you that fired up in the like 4 years that we've been together. So I was just like, wow, like this is so amazing to see. It was a whole new Ty Bear. Okay. I was getting so much love, guys. Okay. And if you know me, and if you know me, I'm like a big baby when it comes to our relationship, and I love attention. I'm attention whore when it comes to Tyler. For real. Like, no, his eyes need to be on me. But anyway.
Hey, she's saying that real lightly right now. Talking about no. You say that lightly,
but it wasn't just about him like really like loving me and like but it was just more than that. Like, he just like got out of your comfort zone in like so many different ways. It was just so cool to see. But through that time, I kind of want to share my experience as well. Through August, you know, it was crazy because I felt like for the first time in the 4 years, I had to be like the strong one. Tyler has always carried that like strong mentality when it comes to our family, and like for the first time I felt like oh my god, like I have to be the man of the house. Like wow. And it empowered me in a lot of ways, but at the same time I kind of got a glimpse of what you go through every single day with carrying like a lot on your shoulder, from like the kids to your wife to your business. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is what he goes through every day. Like, it was crazy to like experience that, honestly. And but through that time, you know, I had a lot of aha moments and a lot of eye-opening realizations when it comes to our mess ups in our business, and being open and accepting our mess ups, because sometimes it can be hard. Like, to accept your mess ups, especially in business when you've built something and you, in your eyes, thinks it's so perfect. Like, I created this. This is awesome. This is amazing. But then, like, being vulnerable with yourself and, like, realizing, like, no, like, we messed up on this. We messed up on that.
Oh, we shouldn't have did that.
But I think we needed that, though. Because if not, we would have kept going down the same route and we still would have been downhill. So, like, just owning up to it and accepting it and be like, okay, we need to try something new. So with that, I felt an energy for me, like, coming to me, like, this is what you need to do with your business. And that was, creating a whole new brand under Wake, starting, creating a stronger foundation, honestly, within our business, offering more to the people, serving more to the people, because as you guys know, Wake is a, high-end streetwear brand, and we want to keep it that way, and we didn't want to take away from that part of our business. If you want to kind of...
Exactly, because Wake definitely is for the culture.
Yeah.
It's for the culture. We want to create high-quality streetwear products for people to enjoy. Products with longevity to them, a hoodie that can be in someone's closet for 5 to 10 years. That's what we want to put into the world. High quality fashion through streetwear fashion.
Yeah.
And like Mona Lisa said, we didn't want to take away from that. We didn't want to downgrade our quality to, get our stuff at a lesser cost, to save our business that way. We didn't want to take away from Wake.
No.
So Mona Lisa, like she said, came up with the idea to start a new brand under Wake. Get into that a little bit.
Yeah. So through this, like, it was crazy because I came to Tyler and I was like, babe, just listen to me. I think this might be a crazy idea, because again, our vision with Wake was so different than starting a brand under Wake. Way different.
Yeah,
but I truly think starting this new brand will get us to our end goal. And sometimes you have to chop that first vision up and pivot, literally take a different route that will get us to the same route at the end. But anyway, came up with this idea to start a new brand called They Self by Wake. And with this brand, it will, the difference between this brand and Wake, one, is it will be catered towards women. It's going to be all about women empowerment. I think it's so important to build a culture around women empowerment and give inspiration. And so I'm super excited about that. I want this brand to be for, like, an everyday woman, whether she's 5 years into her career and she's a woman that already knows what she wants out of life, or a woman who's like, I don't know what the heck I want out of my life, but I know I have that passion and that desire to want more. I want this brand to be for those women from ages 20 to all the way to 40 years old. This brand will give a wide variety of clothing as well. Like, I don't want it to be just streetwear. Yes, it's still going to be on brand. It's still going to be an edgy, but it's going to be like a classy, sexy, but still edge and still on brand type of clothing. Like, if you're a woman that likes wearing suits every single day, we're going to cater to you. If you're a woman that likes being sexy and a little bit risky and edgy, we're going to cater to you. And not only that, with this brand too, it's going to be much more affordable. That was the main thing that Tyler and I wanted to give to you guys in our customer base is affordable clothing, because I know a lot of people come to us and they're like, I really want to support you, but I just can't quite put my mind to spending $85 on a hoodie. We understand that, we sometimes Tyler and I are the same way as well with other brands. And so we're like, how can we get people more aware of our brand, but and then the people that already know about our brand in our brand. And we really think the price point is going to be a game changer.
The price points are amazing.
Yes.
For this brand.
Yes. So
for everyone.
Exactly. And so that's with this brand. I kind of want you to explain now, what are we going to do different with Wake?
In terms of, like, from the business side of things?
Yes. And, we've talked about this.
Oh, okay. So with
points,
Wake, okay, so we're talking about They Self and Wake right now. We're talking about Wake specifically, the streetwear brand. So the rebrand for the streetwear brand, which will be coming to you soon, will be higher quality clothing, more niche for the people in the world that really enjoy art and high quality luxury fashion and all of that good stuff. So we put that all into a pot and stirred it up, and that's going to be served out to you soon. But right now, the primary focus is bringing this new brand, Wake, They Self by Wake, Wake, They Self by Wake, They Self by Wake to the world. And we're still, the ball is still rolling with Wake. Wake not going nowhere.
No.
It ain't going nowhere. That's our baby, and that's what started all of this, and that's what people really connect with, this community and this culture built around Wake. So that's why it's They Self by Wake, because one, it's under the Wake umbrella, and it's still products brought to you by Wake, but it's just an entirely new, I wouldn't say entity, but an entirely new energy and space for women to enjoy.
And another big difference about this brand, They Self by Wake, compared to Wake, is that this is going to be way more lifestyle for women. So eventually I want to bring out beauty products. I want to bring out accessories, shoes, what else? Little
pillows,
yes. Literally
everything.
It's going to be a lifestyle for a woman. It's going to the aesthetic will be beautiful. I'm super excited. We're still in the works of things and stuff, but I'm truly excited about this new adventure. And for Wake too, I'm excited to be able to even give the people that really admire high-end fashion a more better experience with the high-end fashion. Because another thing, when we went to California, that was so eye-opening for us. And one of the things is people came to us, and Tyler would wear Wake. He would wear, for example, the bowling t-shirt. And I remember this was an aha moment. This lady was like, how much are you charging for that? If you say it's a high-end brand, how much? We told her the price, and she goes, what? You guys need to be charging at least $150, $200, because the people that are very into street high-end fashion, they expect. Yeah,
they understand. And it was very eye-opening to us and kind of a slap in the face, because we know the processes we put into creating the clothing for Wake, and it was a slap in the face because we knew we were kind of downplaying ourselves. Yeah. And then boom, a couple people tell you that, and you're like, okay, all right. Dang. Kind of had to take that correction. What are you doing? Why are you charging $50 for this shirt? That's worth $200. Out here, if someone saw that shirt and they thought it was worth $200 and they saw the price was $50, they wouldn't really be messing with it.
No, they won't take you seriously.
They wouldn't take it seriously.
They say you're a high-end fashion brand. Why are you pricing it as a $50 t-shirt? And too, our process, it's so rich too within the process of Wake. It's cut and sew. It's more money, more time into it. So that was really eye-opening for us.
So it's pretty much stop down. What I took from it is stop downplaying your products, stop downplaying your worth, charge what it's worth, and the people that understand it and that will enjoy it will accept that and feel better about it.
Exactly. And so through that was eye-opening. And then back with this, with the new They Self brand, this will be a lot more fast-paced, trendy, but still awesome and still on brand. And the process with the clothing will be way different. And I think that's one of the things that you and I had to accept too. Yeah. Honestly.
Another thing with the new brand too is there will be restocks on product that we release. With Wake, it's, if you can't get it, it's gone. We're never, reproducing this design. With They Self, there will be restock. So it very much will be volume based. Yes. If someone likes a particular product and we see that people are really liking that, we will restock that product. So that's another difference. A lot of things on the drawing board for this new brand, and you're going to be hearing
cool too.
You'll be hearing about it a lot in the near future. We're so excited about it, and it's brought such a new energy to this space, So I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited. And that's kind of the news we wanted to spill and what we're going through and stuff. But I'm excited for this just new journey in our life. And I feel like it brought a lot of life back to us. And we've had to accept a lot of things. And, we're still going through the process of learning and healing. And I'm super excited. Yeah.
Absolutely. I just think the difference is just having that resilience, you know,
Yes.
having that mentality based on getting up when you fall down and when you fail. Because we experience hardships in life like anyone else. Sometimes people look at us and they're like, they got it all figured out. They got a very successful business. They have this, they have that. And sometimes people forget that we're real human beings experiencing stuff too. We're not building a community based on self-love and self-awareness just because it sounds cute.
Yeah.
You know, we're on that journey too. We experience things within our family, within our personal lives like anyone else.
Yeah.
I think it's just, again, having that resilience to get back up when you fall down. And we learn that from others. I love seeing people get back up when they fall down. I'm so thankful for the people in our lives that motivate me and that show me that the things that I want to attain in this life are possible. And we want to be that light to you too. We're making that choice and that decision to live in that way, not just for ourselves, but for others as well.
To serve others and to really truly inspire other people to go out and do the same thing, or, you know, something similar, or, you know, that has that drive but just can't quite do it. We want to be those people for you. And yeah, I just want to say, so we had a speaking event the other day, and Tyler just really inspired me. He's just so cool. Like, I look up to you. I'm just like, oh, I want to be like you when I grow up.
Well, guess what? We doing life together, baby. And one thing that inspires me about you is you're one of those people, no matter what you go through in life or you've been through everything you struggle with, you decide to make that choice to get back up and to stay on a straight and narrow path that's directed towards becoming a better person. You know, I've seen you grow through so much. I've seen you grow throughout the years, and you inspire me as well. And you inspire a lot of others. So thankful for that. That event was 1 Million Cups, Sioux Falls. Shout out to 1 Million Cups, Sioux Falls. And Startup Sioux Falls. Can't forget about the homies over there. Love Startup Sioux Falls.
Yes.
Love 1 Million Cups for the Sioux Falls community. If you're starting a business, thinking about starting a business, if you're 15 years old and business interests you and you can attend a 1 Million Cups on a Wednesday morning at 9 a.m., you know, you might have school off that day or something. Or if you're 18 or 21, 22, 23, graduating from college, go attend a 1 Million Cup Sioux Falls event right here in Sioux Falls. They host them on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. They are doing them in person again. And it's a great opportunity for you to network, to learn from other business owners, and, you know, to, again, hear from the people that have made those mistakes, that are successful. You know, so get involved in the community. Attend a 1 Million Cups Sioux Falls event. Thank you again to 1 Million Cups 2 and Startup Sioux Falls for giving us an opportunity to have a 1 Million Cups event of our own. Thank you so much for inviting us out, you know, as speakers. It was a great experience. And I think you'll be hearing it here on People Being People. You did film it, so you filmed it on your cell phone. So it might not be the best audio quality, but we want you to be a part of that experience as well.
I definitely do want to upload that somehow, because maybe that will inspire someone else who's afraid of public speaking to go out and do it. Because, hey, we're all human. I'm afraid of it too. Yeah. But I think you did amazing. Tyler, he did so amazing. Like, while he was speaking, guys, I was just like, wow, you are such a sexy ass leader. Okay.
You know what I mean? Gotta throw a little sauce on it, fellas.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know?
And then I think I did pretty good. I'm a type of person who I'm very much a overachiever and a perfectionist in a lot of ways. And so, like, this sounds so bad, but like, nothing's ever good enough sometimes for me. That sounds so bad. It's true. I'm just being honest. See, people being people vulnerable. So, like, I don't know. I was nervous for a little bit, but then I got out of it, I think. But I don't know.
And that's all that matters. You know what I mean? I just hit that's all that matters.
Wait,
for
what?
YouTube. No, I just had to hit start on it. Isn't that so cool about this new camera? I can control it right here from my phone, because I used to have to get up, but that's what it's all about. just growth throughout life. We all have things that
we need to work on
and that we need to work on. And again, the month of August and our trip to California was an eye opener for us. So I think me starting the trip up is me looking at the clock. So I hope your Monday is going well. Mona and I have something going on right now, so we're going to jet out of here.
But we really don't want to. I really don't want to
Should we do a part 2?
I think we should, because I have a lot more I want to say, but I understand we are on a time crunch. Kind of shocks. But.
Yeah. So thank you for tuning in this Monday morning to People Being People. Make your Monday great. Make your week great. Get out there and crush it. If you're not feeling the best, message us. You know what I mean? Join the Day Self group on Facebook.
And stay tuned.
We're here for you.
Yes, and stay tuned for the whole new brand, guys. This is about to be such a life-changing experience, not only for Tyler and I, but for all of the people that decide to really get involved with this new brand and be a part of it, building culture. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. This is People Being People. Go make your week great, everyone. Peace out. Self-love isn't an easy journey.
Especially when you came from a really broken place inside of you.
It's an everyday joy.